Hello, everybody. Man, you think I'd have a better intro than that after this time, but basically, hi. How are you? Hope your day was good. We're gonna go ahead and start with the daily readings, and then we'll jump into Final Fantasy XIII, and we can talk about that after that. And it's like I should really just be better about doing openings instead of going, but here we are. So these are the readings for September 29th, 2024, the 26th Sunday in Ordinary Time. The first reading for today is from Numbers chapter 11, verse 25 through 29. Pardon me. The Lord came down in the cloud and spoke to Moses, taking some of the spirit that was on Moses. The Lord bestowed it on the 70 elders, and as the spirit came to rest on them, they prophesied. Now 2 men, one named Eldad and the other Medad, were not in the gathering, but had been left in the camp. They too had been on lists, but had not gone out to the tent. Yet the spirit came to rest on them also. And they prophesied in the camp. So when a young man quickly told Moses, Eldad and Medad are prophesying in the camp, Joshua, son of Nun, who from his youth had been Moses' aide, said, Moses, my lord, stop them. But Moses answered him, Are you jealous for my sake? Would that all the people of the Lord were prophets. Would that the Lord might bestow his spirit on them all. The psalm for today is Psalm 19. The precepts of the Lord give joy to the heart. The law of the Lord is perfect, refreshing the soul. The decree of the Lord is trustworthy, giving wisdom to the simple. The precepts of the Lord give joy to the heart. The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are true, all of them just. The precepts of the Lord give joy to the heart. Though your servant is careful of them, very diligent in keeping them, yet who can detect failings? Cleanse me from my unknown faults. The precepts of the Lord give joy to the heart. From wanton sin especially, restrain your servant. Let it not rule over me. Then shall I be blameless and innocent of serious sin. The precepts of the Lord give joy to the heart. The second reading for today is from James chapter 5, verse 1 through 6. Come now, you rich, weep and wail over your impending miseries. Your wealth has rotted away, your clothes have become moth-eaten, your gold and silver have corroded, and that corrosion will be a testimony against you. It will devour your flesh like a fire. You have stored up treasure for the last days. Behold, the wages you withhold from the workers who harvested your fields are crying aloud, and the cries of the harvesters have reached the ears of the Lord of hosts. You have lived on earth in luxury and pleasure. You have fattened your hearts for the day of slaughter. You have condemned. You have murdered the righteous one. He offers you no resistance. Alleluia, alleluia. Your word, O Lord, is truth. Consecrate us in the truth. Alleluia, alleluia. The gospel for today is from Mark chapter 9, verse 38 through 43, verse 45, as well as 47 through 48. At that time, John said to Jesus, Teacher, we saw someone driving out demons in your name. We tried to prevent him because he does not follow us. And Jesus replied, Do not prevent him. There is no one who performs a mighty deed in my name who can at the same time speak ill of me. For whoever is not against us is for us. Anyone who gives you a cup of water to drink because you belong to Christ. Amen, I say to you, will surely not lose his reward. Whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him if a great millstone were put around his neck. He were thrown into the sea. If your hand causes you to sin, cut it off. It is better for you to enter into life maimed, than with 2 hands to go into Gehenna, into the unquenchable fire. If your foot causes you to sin, cut it off. It is better for you to enter into life crippled, than with 2 feet to be thrown into Gehenna. And if your eye causes you to sin, pluck it out. Better for you to enter into the kingdom of God with 1 eye, than with 2 eyes to be thrown into Gehenna, where their worm does not die, and the fire is not quenched. The gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, with that, let's go ahead and jump into Final Fantasy XIII. Typically, we'd be doing 14 on Sundays, and I do want to get back to 14. The main reason we're not tonight is I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I do want to make some 13 progress, because once the second release of the Pixel remaster comes out, which is not the collector's edition, I'm buying it again because I do want it for PS4. And I am going to work on Final Fantasy V during October, where we'll have to wait probably until after GothCon if I had to take a guess. I think that's a pretty accurate guess. I think we're going to have a fair amount of cutscenes this time if I had to take that guess. But we'll see. Alright, that should be a sneak attack. Thank you, Kitty. Yeah, I have been trying to do this for my streaming outfit. I had to think about that for a second. I'm sorry. How are you today, Kitty? How was Mass? I hope you've had a good day. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. I am looking into getting some more bow ties. I need to get some more, because I don't dislike this bow tie, but it's a Dungeons and Dragons one, and it's not bad. It's just we haven't ever run a tabletop RPG on the channel yet, at least. So it's like it doesn't really fit. But I do want to wear more bow ties. I need to look into how to tie bow ties. Oh, that's fair, Kitty. I understand. I hope everything's going well then. Yeah, fully understand. Oh, don't turn around. I want to beat you up, not the other way around. Oh well. And good. Glad to hear that Mass was good. Mass was good for us as well. Went a little long today, but that's not a bad thing. There was a baptism, and that's a very good thing when it goes long. Okay, so I think the small one is not vampire then. I wonder what the small one is. It's good to see you again as well. I am trying to be better about streaming, which is why I'm streaming tonight. I am not streaming tomorrow because my parents are here. They're actually here today, but they are not staying the night here. They're in an Airbnb because they have their dog, and they did not. They weren't sure how the dog would react to our cats, which is fair. But I did want to stream at least twice, so I'm going to stream today and Tuesday. I'm trying to get back into the habit of it. Obviously, during GothCon, I will not be streaming, so that's an exception. But I am working on actually keeping to my... Oh. I was going to discuss that. Give me 1 second. Pardon me. I don't know what I did, but I jacked my back on Thursday. It's definitely doing better today. Even better than it was yesterday, but it was very bad on Thursday, actually. I went to the chiropractor, and it's been getting slowly better day by day, but it was very bad on Thursday. Thanks. I was bent over for most of the day Thursday, and that was unpleasant, especially since I had to work that day, because it's like, well, until the merger goes through, I don't technically have any more sick time. And by I don't have any more sick time, I mean they make it so our sick time and our PTO is the same. Once the merger goes through, that's changing, and that's a very good change that I'm looking forward to. It's doing much better today, Kit. I was able to go for a nice small walk, like 1.8 miles. I imagine by tomorrow I'll actually be able to go for a bike ride. Not like go crazy or anything, but... And who knows, maybe I won't be able to, because it's like, if it's too bumpy, then that could be very problematic, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and play it by ear. And obviously hope that it is not bumpy or problematic. Yeah, I appreciate... Oh, I will. I was gonna say, I appreciate your treats last time. I definitely will enjoy GothCon. Thank you, Kitty. I appreciate that. I was gonna say, I appreciate everything you do. You are so sweet, and I mean that. I think my allergies are acting up a little bit. Of course. I was gonna say, I think all of us appreciate every little thing you do. It is always appreciated. Like, if my voice sounds a little bit off, I don't think I'm sick. I think it's the allergies. Wait for you to turn around. Come on, turn around. I'd like to do a sneak attack. I will wait the 30 seconds for you to turn around just so the fight goes faster. Of course. You have a great day, Kitty, and God bless. Thank you for being here. Wait, why did that not count as a sneak attack? What do you mean that didn't count as a sneak attack game? I have questions. What do you mean? Probably should heal. I appreciate it, thank you. I think I said it's always good to see you. If I didn't, it is always good to see you. I always love when they bring back Sam Sumasipa. It is a particularly enjoyable Rattler. I've been drinking a fair amount today. I think that's my second full beer. I had a flight of shots with dinner too, so. Not that life is going badly. I mean, I just like drinking, honestly. Never. Have to obviously go ahead and be careful, because you don't want to go ahead and overdrink either. There is a balance. Hope he's taking some damage. But I'm hoping we can just, yeah, I just want to be done. It's like that whale is annoying. All it mainly does is waste time. It's like, no, I just want to beat you up, thanks. There we go. That absolutely should have been a stagger. Or a back attack. Just saying. It wasn't, but it should have been. I found that a little sussy. Mission 28. Pardon me. Time-worn ghost town is Orba? I hardly recognize the place. Pardon me. Could the servitors I've been sent to destroy have done this? Even if they did, what purpose will it serve to eradicate them now? Are the Palisade planning to raise a new village in this white wasteland? Well, wherever they intend, I suppose they'd better get to the harbor where the creatures nest. I mean, yeah. Oh, that's a lot of them. That is a lot of them that just popped up. I think we'll be able to see them from here. Oh yeah, you can't. Okay. Pardon me. Yeah, I think my allergies are acting up a little bit, so if I do happen to be coughing a bit more, I apologize. Excuse me.
Which is your house?
What do you mean, which is ours? All of them. They're all ours.
Yep, everyone in the village lived together.
One big happy family?
One heck of a lot of places to hang your hat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds honestly silly, not gonna lie. I have an area. Meet everybody. That makes sense. But saying, oh, we lived all in the same place, it's like, that's weird. I don't want to sleep in other people's beds.
So, you want to take a look around?
We'd better. Gotta find something to help us lose these brands.
That's not the only reason we're here. You're finally home. Make the most of it.
That's right, okay. But your stagger happens to be particularly low. Maybe not particularly low, but low enough. Like just one more salvo will go ahead and stagger you, and then after that we can probably be fine. We'll see. Let's... Oh, we can't launch you. Alright. We might not be able to finish you off in one salvo, honestly. Oh, yeah, we better heal. Oh, yeah, we better heal. About halfway. Not too bad. But admittedly, maybe next time we'll be able to go ahead and... That's right, okay, we're fine. Swap Hope over to... damage. And get through this faster. Excuse me. Ooh, it's a little hot. I'm gonna take the hat off for a little bit. I would prefer to keep it on, but it is a little hot. We have our AC off just because it's almost October. Admittedly. For the most part, it's not too bad. It's just like those last dregs of the day where it's at its hottest currently. It's like, eh. But that'll change here soon. Hopefully. I don't know why they made this enemy have so much health, honestly. It's not really particularly fun to fight them. It's just like, yep, here we are. Thank you. Oh. Okay. We can examine things on the inside. Are we just gonna have to examine everything? Find out what enemies are these? Oh. Mostly easy ones. We haven't seen those yet. Okay. Don't seem super hard though. And some of them do seem to do decent damage. I'm not going to deny that. It's like, dang. That was more damage than I was expecting, truth be told. Like, I think the main thing we have to do here now is just knock them down ASAP, because otherwise it'll go poorly. Treasure orb over there. All right. These massive wind turbines continue whirling away and generate electricity for villagers long departed. Man, just being depressing, huh? No, I saw a treasure orb over there. Neither one of you. I'm not really interested in fighting you. Not gonna lie. This chocobo is likely a village child's fond favorite. Its well-worn stitches show evidence of repeated mending. I cannot read tonight, obviously. No, it wasn't a child's. It was the villages. Remember, they share everything here. Everybody used that chocobo. While not in itself the most luxurious of beds, the sounds of fellow sleepers no doubt afforded some comfort to its occupants. This size could feed a great many mouths. It would have been used regularly for communal cooking. Oh, excuse me. Whimsically colored boxes flanked the shattered mirror's frame. No, it was the village's treasure chest, to be sure. Remember, it was everyone's. I don't know why I'm so fixated on that part. Like, that's the one where I'm like, yeah, we're calling this out because it's stupid, which it is. It's like, yeah, that's the thing we're focusing on. It's like, oh, okay.
Betty!
Friend of yours?
Yeah. You're okay. I was worried.
The toaster.
He wanted to say goodbye.
He's not ready for the scrap heap just yet. Bit worse for wear, yeah. Nothing I can't fix. Just need to track us down some parts.
Vanilla's robotic pal Bhakti is in dire need of repair. You should be able to find all 5 of the necessary replacement parts within the village orb. Alright. Means we gotta examine everything still. I'm sure that's not one of them, but while we're here, there's no reason not to examine everything and be like, oh yeah, that's one of the parts. I'm pretty sure I know where 2 of the parts are. Maybe even 3. Oh, didn't notice that one before. The burlap sacks are stuffed with tools for outdoor labors. One bears a tag proclaiming the name of its former owner. Yeah, what's... As I said, for some reason fixated on the fact that it's like everything is shared here. Alright, so it's the villages. Oh no, that means we're gonna have to fight that thing again, aren't we? Oh yeah. That's stupid. I don't think we have to fight this one, though? I don't think so. Yep, now we do. Go ahead and switch to healing real quickly, because then we can go ahead and switch to hope when we actually stagger him. Or when everybody is at closer to full health. Like saws and hope to get some more health first.
Thanks.
I guess we should go back to healing. Anytime, saws and hope. I know that they have that on them, which is interesting to me, because it's like you'd think that they would, I think that they'd make it so it heals fast if all three of you get afflicted. Oh, there goes. Oh no, they just are slow. Like, you can cast a student anytime now, Hope. Get rid of, slow on you. Anytime you feel like it, pal. There you go. It took you long enough. Admittedly, getting rid of magic down on lightning is my highest priority, just because, like, if she does, it's time to reset the battle. It's like, that's not what I want to see. That is, in fact, unpleasant. It does annoy me, though, the fact that, oh, we went into one cutscene, all the enemies respawn. It's like, oh, cool. Okay, cool, thank you. That is surely what I wish to see. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's go ahead and just kill him. Hope is a little close to death, but I think we can take him out. If not, we can swap Hope back to healing for a little bit. Oh, Saws can no longer attack, but we... Yeah, I was gonna say, basically have this. Boy, that enemy sure is annoying for no rewards. And there's nothing here. I was hoping there was at least a treasure orb I hadn't seen. Nah. Nothing. Okay. Okay. However, now that we just know that we gotta straight out attack them, these guys aren't too bad, honestly, for the most part. Runga is kind of really good, honestly. Not gonna deny that. The amount of bars it uses it seems rather high, but still like, huh. Fascinating. Okay, so we at least have 2 parts here. And imagine... No, that's not one of them. Okay, so no. There's another part there. Interesting. Where's the other parts then? Maybe they are up top. We'll check in a second. I'd imagine not. Oh wait, hold on. Power cable, remaining parts needed is 4. Alright. Oh, come on, game. That better count. Otherwise, I'm going to be very sad. Okay, I'm very sad. We'll do one more full salvo, then we'll swap hope over to healing.
Thank you.
I did not. That's a fair question, though. Yogurt. How you doing, Yogurt? So not this time, at the very least. I just like this outfit. I'm trying to have a streamer outfit, so. I will fully admit, though, it is very hot in this outfit.
Thanks.
I am very much so looking forward to when, Oh, I should have swapped Hope over to doing damage. Well, we still can for a little bit. I'm fully looking forward to when it's actually cool. It's like, yep, it is definitely a little hot here. Okay, we're swapping back to healing. Hope, can you actually cast a Suna? Oh, you are. Good job. Do you use the heater? Yes, I do. We don't have AC, but we have a wood burning stove for cold days. That makes sense. We do use the heater. Yeah, like especially during the winter, but it's like we have an AC unit too, but it's like it gets down to 56 at night, which is really nice. It's basically just for like a couple hours a day at the moment where it's uncomfortable. And honestly, if I was in shorts and a t-shirt, this would be perfectly fine. So just because I really want to wear this outfit for streaming, it's my fault, and I admit it. So I know that you've done a little bit of Dragon Quest, Yogurt. Are you picking up the 1 through 3 HD, 2D HD? You know what I mean. The new versions. I was curious about that, because I haven't played much. Oh, you're not? I haven't played much of them, so I was going to pick up all 3 of them. My main hope is that they will include the originals as well. Too much? Fair enough, that makes sense. Fully understand that. Yeah, honestly, November and October are probably going to be very, filled with, as you said, filled with stuff, because I was going to say we got, the new Mario Party game. Mario Party, or pardon me, Mario and Luigi Brothership. Then we have, what else do we have? We have a couple other things, oh. Battlefield Science stands beside the road. Another silent victim of the passage of time. Dragon Quest, and there's a couple other games I think coming out that I'm interested in. I can't remember which other ones currently. Don't attack me. I'm not interested in fighting. I'm just wanting to see if does not look like it. Okay. Oh gosh, what's going on? Oh yeah, all right, hold on. You gotta give me a second there, Father. Oh. Sorry, that took me a little longer than it should have. My back is killing me still. I don't know if you saw the prayer request in Goth Chord, but my back is still doing a bit better. It is actually doing a bit better, so, but it is still just definitely like, oh, my back. And by a bit better, I mean substantially better. I was actually able to go for like a close to 2-mile walk today, so that is a substantial improvement. Yeah, I really want to go ahead and get the Jaws theme in Cajun. Like, I like the, how are you doing, by the way, Father? I like the loyalty-free version of Jaws, but I think Cajun Jaws would really, pump it up a notch. Good, I'm glad to hear that. How was Mass for you today? Alright, go for the wiggling arm first. because we can at least get rid of you. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Our mass was good today as well. I enjoyed the homily. I'm trying to remember fully what it was. It's like almost, it would have been basically 12 hours ago. So it's like, even though you know that a homily is good, admittedly, our 9 a.m., they do still video broadcast, and that's one thing that I do enjoy. I could go ahead and look back on what the homily actually was, because it was a very good homily. Trying to remember fully what it was about now. Something along the lines of looking at the trees when you're in the forest, and basically how we should always be focusing on Christ and making sure that we're already heading there. Father did it in a much better aspect, obviously, as opposed to that. It's not like he just said that. It's like that's all there was to it. There was a lot of good things. Now that I'm thinking about it more, he did go ahead and try to emphasize how important it was that we go ahead and do, part of that being that we do have a relationship with Christ, and that we do go ahead and try to draw ourselves closer, and asking when was the last time you went to confession, as well as other important questions. So it's definitely, it was a little light, like, but sometimes the lighter stuff can be more impactful. And honestly, some people are very stubborn. I know I am, in admitting that they do need to go ahead and keep working. I know I'm stubborn. Back. The back has the little twinges still, but it is definitely doing better. Alright, well, we haven't been using vanilla. Vanilla, but I do like vanilla. What? Oh, this is just gonna be, oh, it doesn't build up, not strictly weapon, this device used to interpret. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna be stagger lock. This, I don't know why you want stagger lock. I'm sure there's some reason. Somebody who's played 13 probably has a reason why you'd want to do stagger lock, but it's like, but stagger lock is how you go ahead and make it so you deal extra, or stagger is how you do extra damage to the enemies. So I am not gonna wait for you to turn around. Hopefully that counted. Also, why is that spot red? Oh, that did count. Good. Alright, boys, hit him. Yeah, today's been good. We went to a brewery for dinner. We've been there before. It was pretty good. I enjoy their alcohol, but not as much as I enjoy my favorite one. But my favorite one does not have a restaurant attached to it, so that was nice. We went to my son's soccer game today. That was also enjoyable. What else did we really do today? I went for a walk with my wife after Mass. I guess for the most part, it's been me trying to stretch out my back, trying to make it get better. Which immediately obtained oh! Some of the enemies have the parts. That's not particularly fond of that, to be honest, but alright. Despite the strong sunlight and relative warmth of the air, this bleak landscape still evokes an unsettling chill. I don't know if I agree with that. I can understand why I would feel that way, but I'm just like, yeah. Does it though? Does it? There's a treasure. Yeah, I do want that. A nice sour beer with lunch to celebrate Sunday. Nice! We had, let's see. I have had 2 full beers and a flight. So I just finished a Radler. There was a lemon bar sour beer, which was enjoyable. Then I had a root beer float for the for the flight. A key lime pie sour. A peanut butter and jelly sour. And a spicy pickle beer, which is called Tickle Pickle, which is why I said tickle, which were all enjoyable. I do like pickle beers. I think having the pickle beer with the rest of them was probably the wrong choice, because it was the most, since the rest were sours for the flight, it was the most where it's like, yep, this one stands out the most, and the others were sweeter. Oh goodness, I don't like this. I think we need heals. But just the sheer amount of enemies there was what was terrifying there. We're doing fine now, but it was like, goodness graciousness, that was not pleasant for the well, Saz is still getting his butt handed to him slightly. But no, overall today was good. We had a baptism today, which is always good. We were going to get breakfast burritos after mass, however, they stopped serving at 10:30, and we got it at 10:20, so it's like, we're not even going to try. I would much rather the child be baptized, though, than I get a burrito. This is the second week in a row that that's happened, mind you, where I have not gotten my breakfast burrito, but, once again, I would much rather a child be welcome into... Oh, you got a baptism too? Nice! Always good to hear about baptisms, honestly. I love baptisms. So church rate an extra 25. Yeah, I was gonna say basically the same for us, and I am okay with that. Not saying you weren't, of course. I'm just making a statement that it's like, yep, I am. Science glove, deep rave, increases deep rave resistance by 30%. Okay. I also missed a breakfast burrito this morning. I understand. Yeah, breakfast burritos, if they're really good, they just really hit the spot. There is a particularly good one in Iowa that I enjoy. And I'd like to have them more frequently, honestly. Is this the proper way? In a sense, yes. Yes, because I do want that item, but there is... Where's your other enemies? Okay, that's fine. Traces of simple formulas are still faintly discernible in the blackboard. This must have been a classroom. You think? But because they sold out before I could make it to the line after mass. Fair? I mean, that's fair. Understandable. Yeah, I get that. Mother of the child really wanted to introduce her sister to me because she really wants to get a good Catholic guy to marry her and get her going back to church. That's a good... That is very good, honestly. I was gonna say. It's like, I say she should shoot her shot, because you are a good guy. But at the same time, it's like... It's kind of hard, because it's like, if you go ahead and force somebody, that's not really going ahead and helping them come back to Christ. However, obviously, you could be a good influence on her. So it's like, I don't know. These look to be chocobos scrawled by juvenile hands. They stand proud as the artist surely did upon their completion. Oh, you had to turn around. All right. Yeah. That is a better way to phrase it. That is a heavy ask. So I'm trying to think of how to phrase it, but it's like heavy ask is a good way to phrase that. I've said it before, but this enemy takes way too long. It has way too much health. It's not a hard enemy, it's just like, yep, we're here. This is, doesn't help I'm talking to 3 different women right now. That's true! Let's say, so to add a 4th, it's like, nope, no thank you. As they say, three's company too. Although it'd be 4 in this case, but you know what I mean. Do I? Okay, you seem to still be able to. Nope, you definitely aren't able to. Okay. I'll go ahead and risk it for now. I don't really want to do the other one. If Saz or myself go down to... Okay. I guess I need to. Oh, cool. All of us, Alright. This is awkward. Can I, let's... Okay, we're just gonna die now. That's nice. I like when that happens. That's pleasant. Oh, Hope is dead. We have a chance, actually. I know that sounds weird, but there's a possibility here. With Hope being... Why did Hope get that much health back? Not that I mind. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say. It's like, making so that we can't cast magic. Woo! Good enemy design, game. Good enemy design. That's sarcasm. Then we have no way to actually go ahead and cure ourselves after you go ahead and make it so we can't cast magic. Ooh. And maybe I missed the item that goes out and cures that. That's entirely possible. But it's still like, yeah, that's fun. I don't like this, no. I think Mallet cured it in the old games. Maybe it was Fog. So once again, maybe I am wrong on that. I will fully admit that. I'm just thinking to myself, because like, maybe I was wrong on that. I'll have to find out later. However, I did find out that for the Mega Man Legacy Collection, the Mega Man X Collection, I haven't checked this for the Zero Collection. I would assume it's the same though, but I'll look later. And the Mega Man Battle Network Collection, it comes with the ROMs, so I have legal access to those ROMs now. For Legacy Collection and X Legacy Collection, you have to do a little bit of decompiling to get them back to ROMs, but they're in there, so it's all a legal way that I can go ahead and do like randomizers and other stuff, so I am very glad that those are in there. Because I know that P-Tony's been talking about Archipelago, and that's something I'm very interested in. It's like, oh, well, all these games I'm interested in, but I can't actually do. It's like, actually, the ROMs are available. In a legal way. Alright, Hope, time for you to go ahead and start casting Asuna. No, not Kira, Asuna. I know you Asuna'd once. Asuna more. There you go. Good boy. Pardon me. So yeah, I can't get the ticket site for the Weird Al to work for the night closest to me. I'm wondering if it's a little glitched at the moment because of how far out it is, Father. I know I shared with you in Discord that it was all sold out, and I checked like one day after they went live. And it's entirely possible. Actually, no. My wife did confirm that they were absolutely all sold out. Like, they sold out quickly here. Now, admittedly, I do technically have another option. Because where my parents live is another Weird Al concert. And I'm contemplating visiting them in the month that the Weird Al concert is there. Because, like, I would like to go see Weird Al for a third time? Fourth time. The event in the Austin sells seconds left, but only single takes. Yeah. I was gonna say, he's selling out pretty fast, honestly. Has it been a while since Weird Al did a tour? The weathered globe, apparently a model of Cocoon, has been defaced with what one assumes one derogatory scribblings. Because it's like, admittedly, I don't remember the last time Weird Al did a tour, so it might have been a while, or it might just show how popular he is, which also makes sense. A spheric lens. Marion price needed as what? Okay. Gonna be up top? Maybe. You haven't seen him live yet? Nice. I've seen him at least twice. Once when I was in middle school. Ooh, my back. Yeah, once when I was in middle school, and before my son was born with my wife. I don't remember if she was pregnant or not at the time. I'm trying to remember. Very correctly, his last one was interrupted by the pandemic, but he returned to finish it. That makes sense. I could absolutely see that. As I say, a lot of stuff got messed up by the pandemic. A lot of stuff is still messed up by it. Ladies H Paris, let me guess. Staggerlock. I don't even know why I'm checking, but I am. Ooh, paper. What does paper tiger mean? Wielder vulnerable. Let's see. Greatly reduces maximum HP. That's acceptable, actually. That really does reduce. Honestly, if that increases magic, I'd be more interested. You go ahead and give the magic guy. Actually, he's kind of a mix of both. New Orleans has loads of seats available. Interesting. Are you when is the one in New Orleans? Out of curiosity, because I was gonna say, if you're contemplating going down and visiting a certain Catholic, that might be a good idea for a group to go do that. And maybe we could force Sean into a second game night. July 29th. Maybe we could force Sean into another game weekend. Ooh woo, Sean. We're down here anyways. Game weekend. I kind of want to now. Have we heard of him from him by the way? Because I know he had one hurricane. Has this current hurricane really hit him, or has that been more the East Coast? He did stream last Tuesday, but I know the hurricane has really started kicking up the last couple days. Okay, I didn't really get close there. Good. I was just thinking about this, like, when was the last time we checked on him? So... Vampire also has too much health, but it's not nearly as annoying as the other enemy. And once again, that may have been fog, so maybe I could have malleted myself. That's entirely possible. I don't deny that. But good. I'm glad I didn't get close to New Orleans. I know it's been causing a lot of problems. I know Holmes has had problems. My brother has. I would assume my parents haven't, but they also don't know for sure. My parents are visiting me at the moment. So I don't know if they've had problems or not, technically. Can you stop just wailing at me and interrupting my attacks? It's very annoying. I would assume my parents have been fine, because a certain Game of Favorites person is fairly close to them, like an hour away, and I haven't heard any problems. Similar a piece of some larger ship. This ruined assembly has long since been stripped of salvageable parts. Unfortunate. But yeah, since I haven't heard anything from him, it's probably fine. If I had to take a guess. These carts seem to have been common. Orpa function both to move materials and as a mode of personal transportation. Interesting. So I'm looking for this last repair part. It might be over here, if I had to take a guess. Which would save. We'll probably go here for about another hour and a half. I think I read from Paul of Tarsus last time. So I'll read from the Catechism, and when I come back on Tuesday, with Octopath Traveler 2, we will do Paul of Tarsus. Do I have to? Well, maybe not. Doesn't look like you guys had the items I'm looking for. Hold on. Yoinky splinky. Oh. Can't examine. I can't imagine that's what we need. Alright, we're gonna just run past. Please, please, please. Nobody's here? Okay. There's the last one. Okay, then we can do a little bit of backtracking to restore that. Good. You know, I was expecting more cutscenes. I was really hoping there would be more cutscenes. This is a fuel tank, by the look of it, but any liquid left inside would surely have been rendered useless by now. I know it sounds weird that I want more cutscenes, but we're so close to unlocking the next set of level ups that I want the cutscenes, dang it. Hey Falcon, how you doing? 13, the second worst one in the series. But I am actually enjoying it more than people were letting on. People, I'll be honest, I kind of think people overhate it. It's definitely flawed, but I have been enjoying my time with it. You don't know about that? I don't know. Long ago, this train car carried passengers on the travel. Scrotum deserted, now waits to be carried off in turn. I haven't played 16, though. You never finished it? I've been enjoying it. Like, it took a while. Okay, now I have all of the necessary parts, so we're gonna go back. It took a while. The story is interesting enough, and honestly, I hate to say it, but I think it was better when it was a hallway simulator. And I don't like saying that. Because the amount of quote-unquote freedom they give you is an illusion. They make it seem like they're giving you lots of choices and options and stuff. Oh no, we have to fight all these enemies again. Well, alright, fine, we'll do it. Hold on. Oh, that is a waystone, but alright, fine. Because as soon as it opened up, I stopped. That's fair. You're the part of the game I never got to? Yeah. So, here's the problem with once it opens up. It's a lot of fetch quests, and the story comes to a grinding halt. And that's why I'm like, I kind of might have preferred the hallways. And I hate saying that because I do actually enjoy a more open game. Ooh, nice. Okay, this will be good. I definitely do prefer a more open game, but at the same time, it's like when you go ahead and take out a lot of, when you remove a lot of fun stuff, it's like, oh, I don't know. The story wasn't like the best. I'm not gonna deny that. However, there are certain characters I like Hope actually becoming not a dope was really enjoyable. Snow actually learning and going, oh, my actions have consequences. I can be happy and upbeat, that's fine, but I do have to actually be careful. Saz actually grew. Vanille has not. Lightning's grown a little bit, and I don't like Fang, so I've not paid any attention to her. Lightning's grown a little bit. Vanille has not. Vanille keeps lying, and it's like, Vanille, you are consistently causing yourself and the group's problem. Stop it. Get some help. It's like, I think out of the... I'll see how many hours I have when I get to the next save point. 20 of them have been in the open world, or something like that. I don't want to fight you. Goodbye. I fought you guys too much. I'm tired of fighting. I'm going to be honest. I'd like to continue on. I'm just going to move past whenever available. I might have to fight you. Admittedly, if I can get a sneak attack on you, is this your back? That looks like your back. Okay. It was his back. Alright. Sneak attacks are fine. If it's not a sneak attack, I'm probably not interested. I just want to go repair this little robot so I can see what we unlock. But yeah, it became a lot of fetch quests after it opened up, and that's a little problematic, honestly. And the story, as I said, there's been a very slow drip of story. Basically, ever since it opened up, it's been, we gotta find out how to get rid of our brands. And we're still trying to find out how to get rid of our brands. Like, 20 hours or so later? It's like, yep, we still gotta find out how to get rid of these brands. It's like, we have made no progress on that. Because we've been side quest central. And, you know, part of that is definitely my fault for doing all the side quests. But at the same time, it's like, it's there. I want to do it. Okay. That being said, I am still enjoying 13. Do I wish it was more open world? Yes, I do. But I wish it was a balanced open world that worked and functioned. It wasn't just fetch quest, fetch quest, fetch quest.
Goodness.
Whew. You're a lifesaver, Saz.
Nah, it was just a quick tune-up. Don't mention it.
Congratulations, you are a true Pollution pioneer. Somewhere there, long-forgotten equipment still waits to be found. Bhakti's bonus bite number 9. Sulcos brings us home to a whopper of a FFXIII. Be careful when walking near the water's edge. Contain 10 vials of Death Septus, ultra-compact reactors, gold nugget, pure chrome, platinum ingots. Oh, okay. I don't know what the Bhakti... What? Oh, I gotta look up what Bhakti does. Give me a second. Bhakti the Grappler. Hello, back. Yes, I feel you. Oh, I absolutely feel my back. Quest, Final Fantasy XIII titles. Let's see. Okay. So I've gotten most of them. I'm basically just looking for all the items now. Bhakti gives the player titles depending on how many steps they've walked in Grand Pulse. Titles earn the player extra items and components. The prizes are cumulative, meaning the player will always receive all... Okay. So. Basically what I need to go ahead and do now is own all the items, accessories, and weapons in the game. Cool. Alright. I guess I'm making my way towards that, so I didn't really need to come back for Bhakti after all. Once again, I'd really just like to unlock the leveling system, because boy, that's a lot of level up points. And we haven't done that yet. I'm beginning to think it's not going to happen this session, when I was originally thinking it would happen this session. Nope, I'm not interested. Good day. But who knows, it might happen at the very end. No. Not interested. Good day. Thank you. I don't know if I'll be able to get around this one. It'll be close if I do. Okay. Immediately, I could use the item Deceptisol to walk around things. No. I am good. Not unless I absolutely need it, and I have not absolutely needed it yet. I should have checked where you were first. That was my bad. Are these all vampires? Oh, actually these I don't mind fighting, okay. Hexams are only slightly annoying. Not nearly as annoying as vampires, though. Yeah, I am honestly really looking forward to the new Mario and Luigi game. Considering most of us probably thought that series was dead when Alpha Dream died. It seems like, from what I understand, a lot of the Alpha Dream people have come over. Hopefully they've learned their lesson. Because I'll be honest, as much as I do like the Mario and Luigi games, and I think they're better than the Paper Mario games overall, boy, were the last... Yeah, the last two Mario and Luigi games weren't as good. Would I say they had as low a point as Paper Mario? No, I wouldn't. And also, Dream Team is fine, but it's not as good as the first three. That's all. So if Dream Team's worst thing about it is that it's not as good as these three really good games, and I know people are kind of iffy on Partners in Time. I like Partners in Time. But if Dream Team's worst thing is, oh, it's not as good as these 3 really good games, all right, fair enough. But boy, Mario & Luigi Paper Jam, that no. Speaking of Fetch Quest, that was Fetch Quest the game. No, I haven't read this yet. Parched laborers probably relax here after a hard day's toil. Their exhaustion added to the savor of long-awaited refreshments. The cans are still there to this day. Oh, if you could actually use that to walk around the enemies, that would be interesting. I mean, it's still interesting enough as it's a set piece, but it's like, oh, okay. Ooh, my back. How long away is the next checkpoint? Because it feels super long. It is, in fact, pretty long. Okay, good to know. Gears of Rust have tightly cemented the doors in these shipping containers so they hold cargo. They do so with unyielding grip. And honestly, whatever... I did play Paper Jam, Father. I beat it. It was bad. By bad, I mean it was boring. It was bland. It was not fun. But it was not as bad as Sticker Star. I'm thinking to myself if I can say that I've played all of the Paper Mario games. And yes, except for the Bowser's Inside Story remake. That's the exception. I have not bought that one. I don't think anybody bought that one because they released it on the 3DS 2 years after the Switch had come out. And it was a poor decision. I'm double checking my information on that. So I'm pretty sure that is the correct story. And basically, if it had sold on the Nintendo Switch, probably would have made them money. Because Bowser's Inside Story is typically considered the best one. But by that point, people weren't really using their 3DS as much anymore. Let's see. It was released in North America January 11th, 2019. And the Switch came out 2017, I saw. But when initially? I mean, the point being, it came out 2017. That's basically 2 years. I think it came out March 2017, if I remember correctly. That's 2 years. You only played the first two? I really like Superstar Saga. Superstar Saga might still win it out for me. I like Bowser's Inside Story, and people typically consider that the best one. I think I would go ahead and slightly edge Superstar Saga to be the better one. There's just something about that one that I really like. A lot of people don't really like Partners in Time. I have a complete gap from the Game Boy Advance and GameCube and Switch, which is entirely understandable. I mean, I was going to say that was probably right around when you were in the seminary, I would assume, right, Father? Then I would assume that you didn't have much time for a while. Not entirely fair. I know P-Tony said he had a similar gap from when he was in the seminary, so that's why I was, at least I think he said that. Now I'm wondering if I'm accidentally putting words in that man's mouth. Oh, not this enemy. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Do it. Come on now. Alright, now don't face me. No. 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 I think even though it released when I was in college, fair. Just not something you happen to be interested in at the time. I mean, as much as I like the Wii, it was not the best console for hardcore gamers. There was a lot of shovelware. There was good games on it too, but it kind of felt like a drought with the Wii sometimes. And I'm not gonna like I didn't even own the Wii, admittedly, because my dad, I lived with my parents, not just my dad. Was an Xbox 360 at that point, and the Wii was gimmicky enough at launch that I didn't want to risk it. Understandable. I can understand that entirely. My dad did not want us having consoles in the house because he thought they distracted me too much. And I'm not gonna fault him. Did I get distracted, especially since Twilight Princess was released for both? Yeah. And I was gonna say, Twilight Princess on GameCube, you got the right. Link had the sword in the right hand. We wrong hand. My dad thought having consoles in the house would distract me, and basically for a long time, until I moved out, I was not allowed to have consoles. The only thing I could have was handhelds for road trips. For a little bit, I had a GameCube while I was at my parents'. I had gone ahead and traded enough Game Boy Advance games with one of my friends that he traded me his GameCube, and I was able to get some games for that, including some of my favorites. Obviously, Skies of Arcadia is my favorite game of all time. And my dad went ahead and said that he smashed it after he thought that it was the reason why my grades weren't doing so well. Now, to be somewhat fair to him, he didn't actually smash it. My mom went ahead and basically the very next day told me that didn't actually happen, and she told me exactly where it was. So I may have absolutely gone ahead and Hope, can you? Nope, I need Asuna. I need Asuna, Hope. The very next day, my mom may have absolutely gone ahead and told me exactly where it was. That being said, it's still not exactly a particularly pleasant memory for me, and it's like, yeah, that's I'm not. I've been thinking to myself about that, because obviously now that I have my own son, I have to wonder to myself, is that something that I would go ahead and say to him because he was doing something wrong? And I think I have told him I'd do that once or twice. And now that I'm thinking about that, I don't think I ever want to say that again, because unless I'm going to carry through with it, and I don't want to carry through with that, that's a step too far. That, I wouldn't say is emotionally scarring, but it feels like that's a bridge too far. Especially when it's something that you earn for yourself. I mean, that's not even the only thing that my dad did, because when I got a job at 16, I went ahead, got my own laptop. Dad took that away from me too. He didn't say he smashed that. He basically locked it up, and I wasn't allowed to use it. Once again, my mom told me where the key was for that. Because when I say it was locked up, I mean it was literally locked up. As I said, my mom told me where the key was, so I actually got to use it. But it's like, on the one hand, I get it, but on the other hand, it's like, that might be a bridge too far. It's like, the locking up one, I'm not as upset about. But at the same time, it's like, you got, oh, please kill, please kill, please kill. Yeah, just, okay, good. I did not realize how low in health I was. Whew. I don't like that enemy. That enemy is annoying. Aiming pull, do not care. But yeah, it just feels like a bridge too far for parenting, and it's definitely something that I'm trying to watch with my son. Because it's like, if you say, oh, what was that? Box spirits have controlled railroad switch. Thoroughly rusted, it would likely break if forced. It was like, I don't know. It's definitely something I actively think about now with my son, and it's like, did this really work when I was my dad? No, it probably did the opposite, actually, because I went ahead and I basically just stopped caring. And I found ways around it, too, so. Definitely something that I go ahead and try to seriously consider, so I can learn from previous mistakes. Now, will I go ahead and take stuff away from him? Yeah. Like for a couple weeks at a time. It's like, okay, you've gone ahead, you've done something you shouldn't have done, you don't get this for X amount of weeks. So I think that's reasonable. It doesn't destroy it, it doesn't give him no hope of ever getting it back. It's like, you just need to go ahead and make some changes, bud. Admittedly, he is doing, I was gonna say, this is gonna sound weird, but now that he's in 2nd grade, he's doing much better. Last year, I don't know if it was the teacher or if it was some other students, but we frequently seem to get reports about him. But this year is going much better. I'm glad for them. He's a very good boy, and I do love him very much. And it's. I am frequently thinking about if it's too far for him if we're doing just the right thing. It's hard, honestly, because I do want to make sure that he has a good childhood. I want to make sure he knows he's loved. Most importantly, I want to make sure he knows he's loved by God, and that's definitely something that we are actively working on. We're trying to raise him properly, and it's terrifying sometimes, honestly, because you don't really get to see the fruits of how you raised your kids until probably they're in their 30s, and maybe not even until later. Really depending on the kid. Yeah, anyways, Final Fantasy XIII. Not necessarily a bad topic, but it's like, yeah, that got a little unintentionally heavy there, so, here we are, fighting a giant, face monster that kind of looks like it's from Persona. Like, only a little bit, not like a giant amount. Like, yeah, I could see this working in Persona, honestly, but it's not something that I would call it, oh yeah, that's a ripoff. It's more so like, yeah, I can see that. As I said, I was expecting a lot more cutscenes today, because it's like, I was actually expecting the story to start moving forward. Still really hasn't. Who knows? Maybe the story will start moving forward here in the next 30 seconds. Well, maybe not the next 30 seconds, but maybe the next 5. I'll give it the next 5 minutes. As I've said, it's like the gate for that that thing doesn't look like a fair. It does not. I agree with that. I don't know why they name it a vampire. It doesn't even steal. It does not even happen to steal health. So it is very confusing. If it stole health, I would allow it. It's like, okay, it doesn't look like a vampire, but steals health. Acceptable. This don't even steal health, bro. Oh, cutscene time, baby.
Ragnarok. Come, day of wrath, O pulse the sea. Embrace thy fate, thine home to burn, that fallen souls might bear our plea to hasten the divine's return. O piteous wanderer, Ragnarok, make of this day a brave epoch.
Oh, look, it's that girl we've been looking for.
Ragnarok.
Sarah, how did you...
Hi, Sarah. We might actually be getting some plot,
I
boys.
was waiting for you to open your eyes. All the time I was asleep, I knew what was happening. I kept trying to think up a way to save Cocoon. Together.
Sarah?
The music doesn't give it away or anything, by the way.
You get it now. There are no gods with miracles to save us.
False. Well, I mean, in a sense, that's true. There's only one god, but anyways.
That's why we have to call one. Destroy Orphan. We'll save the world.
Stop it!
You can't do that. You love me too much. You do, don't you, Claire?
Is that the name's real name?
Enough already.
I like Claire better, not gonna lie.
Listen, we are all shooting for the same goal here.
And the result of that is this.
You son of a...
Hey, it's a boss.
You betray your foul seed to chase after dreams and shadows. The world you claim to wish to protect now faces the end of days. with no hope of salvation.
I didn't think FFXIII had the means.
Oh, it won't be FFXIII who destroy her. For centuries now, Cocoon has provided generously for its human inhabitants every want and need. Coddled them, one might even say. The result being their deep-seated fear and hatred of change.
At least we're getting plot.
All things alien, fed,
Bird.
nurtured, and ready to detonate at the slightest spark. The seeds of destruction take root, even now.
What did you do to Cocoon?
I resigned, appointing Reigns as Primarch in my stead.
Reigns? He's alive?
The puppet is restrung to serve my needs, yes. Its eyes had long since turned to glass. Of course, the cavalry's eyes will see our friend as nothing more than a traitor to their cause. They'll say the FFXIII got to him too, or some such drivel. And imagine, when I spread word that it's Orphan tugging at his strings, what happens next?
Boss fight?
You're gonna use the cavalry to take the thing out?
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'll feign the howling of Pulsian wolves and let the fear-addled sheep slaughter themselves first.
Boss fight?
Either way, the end is at hand.
Boss fight?
But what of yourselves? Will you enjoy the festivities beside me? Or perhaps...
Boss fight? Bird.
reach the end here, in the land where it all began?
That bird is bad news. No, thank you. Hold on, kitty cat. You got me in a boss fight. Trying to see. Okay. I am petting the cat. He's right here in my lap. I hope you guys can see him. You can at least see his tail. Also, this absolutely sounds like Bloodborne music. I cannot move the camera, but I can promise you I'm petting the cat. Thankfully, this game mostly plays itself, which is pretty useful, actually, not gonna lie. Alright, as soon as Saz gets poisoned off of him, we can go back to Relentless Assault for a little bit. Ow! Your kitty claws! Your kitty claws! No days ago, thank you. Quick, get me out of the days. Also, give us some more heals, please.
Thanks.
Let's see. Okay, so that's still... Alright. The same, then. He is not taking as much damage as I was hoping he would, honestly. We should heal. Like, honestly, I was expecting him to go down. Why did you not stun? Anyways, it should be good now. You gonna heal anytime there, Hope? I could use some heals, actually. Anytime, Hope.
Thanks.
Hope you're gonna. Now you can assume no Hope. There's one. Okay. Probably should heal again. I'd rather go into his stagger form. Uh-oh. Hey, 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 I almost had you staggered. No, 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 no. That is cheating, sir. No. You do not get to cheat. What are you doing? I don't like this. Whatever it is you're doing, I don't like it. You can see the thought process they had here that led into 15 and 16. I can, yeah. And it is interesting. Like, I do happen to enjoy this game. Oh, okay, never mind. I do happen to enjoy this game enough, truth be told. There's definitely good aspects to this game. It's just like, yeah. Everybody has haste? Okay, that's good enough. I know, obviously, this was meant to be a whole world that they were working on. Kind of similar to when they were trying to make Ivolus a thing that led into everything. 15 works, well, 13 works well enough. 16, I've heard very conflicting things on 16, honestly. No lasers. No lasers. How much damage is that doing? Okay, not enough to kill me. Good enough. Acceptable. I was gonna say, I can't see! The cat's in the way. Is good from the demo I played. I am curious about it. I just have not played it yet. It seems like the gameplay is good, but the story is the thing that seems to be the most. You either love it or hate it. I do want to take a look into it now that it's available on PC, because it's like, oh, now it's actually available on other platforms. Oh, please heal. Please heal, Hope. Hope, heal. Oh, that's right. Okay. Wrong attack. Well, we better go ahead and keep attacking for the time being. But we will have to go ahead and cast all the... I mean, from what I saw in the story, that's fair. Listen, I need to play more of it. Or, by play more of it, I mean I need to actually play it. Oh, can you cast Asuna anytime? No? Okay. Admittedly, I am complaining about the no Asuna. I could do it. Cat, why? Why must you do these things? Cat, why? Seriously. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. There, you happy? You're knocking everything over. You get to be moved. You, sir, get to be moved. He seems content with it, actually. Yes, yes, there's a cat bed there. You are more than welcome to that. That way you are not knocking things off. That way you are not knocking things off, little one. Average cat experience? I mean, yeah. I can't disagree with that, but I still love them. But I don't need that many Asunas. Alright, I need you to heal, Hope. Oh, I don't like this at all. We might die. Too close. Not gonna lie, we want double cures for a little bit. And that got a little too close, so I'm not gonna deny that. There's a reason. Oh, are you getting rid of my stuff again? Yeah. Alright. Stop that. Get some help. Oh, he's coming back over. We'll see if he does it again. Speaking of average cat experience, not learning when he's doing... No. No. Also, what did you do? Cat, move. I need you to move. When did you do that? When did you knock off a key from my keyboard? What are you doing? I'm glad I noticed now instead of later. That could have been much worse when I'm realizing what that's from and going, wait, When did this happen? Cat Chaos, yeah, as I say, every dang time, especially with the white one. The white one is Chaos incarnate, but we love him. Daysga, not my favorite, but I definitely do prefer Daysga over Apostus. Apostus, if I never see that ever again, this fight, I'll be content. Poison goes fine. It's acceptable, is a better way to put it. Fine might be too strong a word. Oh, there it is. Oh, you know, that actually works a little bit. Okay. That way we can at least get some damage off while we're healing. We won't entirely make loss of all the... When are you going to go ahead and cast Asuna on yourself, Hope? Anytime? You've had that poison on you for quite a while now, bud. Oh. Oh, it's going to be close. Okay, we're good. Admittedly, I'm complaining about Hope not curing his poison, and here I am not curing his poison. It's like, okay. Hope, stop being a dope. There you go. No more poison on you. Hope likes having debuffs. He does. He seems to go ahead and be masochistic. There we go. Took me a second to think of the word. I don't know why, but it did. Hope, you want to heal yourself there? There you go. Then you can heal me, and we'll go straight into full attacking.
Thanks.
And there's the annoying thing again. Alright. Honestly, what I really want is to just have haste on everybody. That's like the most important buff, not gonna lie. Not the only one, but it is definitely the most important one. Alright, I think we do need a little bit of extra heals, though. Alright, good. Ooh, we should be fine with the amount of health we have. Yeah, okay, we should be fine. I had to look at that for a second. Like, scary attack, but could be worse. Hope, can you go ahead and get us all healed up so we have full health as we go into his stagger? Anytime you want to go ahead and heal Saz. There you go. Well, now you gotta heal Lightning. Now you gotta heal Saz again. What are you doing, bud? Yeah, I figured this was coming. Like, this does absolutely sound like a Bloodborne song. I don't remember which one. Don't have much there, so we can go ahead and get our buffs up faster this way. No, we don't need the poison gun. Thank you. Not interested. Oh, might die. Nah, he's fine. Just barely. I think this last salvo will go ahead and take care of him, but we'll see. It's not like I couldn't be wrong or anything. Honestly, the two main attacks are the AoE that does, like, what, 2,000 damage? And the thing that debuffs everybody. It's like, yep, this is there. Speaking of things that debuff everybody. Oh, there it is. Very, very good attacks going on him so the bar doesn't go all the way down. Oh, we got... Well, we better keep attacking then. Okay. I think we got enough health that we should go ahead and attack with everybody for the time being. Now I'd be a little worried because I do want to get some heals on us. You gonna cast it sooner there, Hope? No? Okay. Yeah, may as well do that. Was in fact wrong. 2 more salvos. As we've learned. Everybody has haste, which is good. As I said, haste is like the most important. Because obviously being able to do things at twice the speed is pretty useful. It's not the only important thing, but... Hope, you gonna heal? Like, I've been waiting for you to heal Saws and Lightning for a while here, and it's like they've stayed at the same amount of HP. You're just gonna be a dope? Now there's the laughter. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. I don't like that. Anytime now, Hope. Yeah, we basically got it at this point. There we go. Too much health. A lot of level up points. Okay, we did get the next set of level up stuff, which is what I wanted tonight. So we have like all this experience that I have not been spending.
The time has come.
For me to level up.
Allow me to extend my invitation.
No, I'm good.
To save a people beyond salvation, there is only Ragnarok.
Bird. Oh, is that the thing earlier that we took that we thought saved us?
Cocoon suffers. Release her from the pain.
Sand. New quest though. That's neat. Also, more importantly, currently, we can level up. Hey, yo, you want to do that fight a second time? I didn't. I got a level up now. Wrong way. How much is this going to cost is what I want to know. Okay, not too bad actually. Currently. I know it'll go up here a little bit over time, but overall this isn't super bad. It's going up to 12,000. We might be able to actually max this one out immediately, which would not be awful. I don't think we're going to be able to max it out immediately. Everything's starting to get expensive, but we'll be able to max it out a decent amount for this. We're just short, but that still was a decent amount of level ups there. Unfortunately, no new skills. That's kind of cheeks, not gonna lie. New skill here. And Medic has a new skill. I'm curious what it is. Like her main role, and it's like, nah, no skills today. I don't feel it. Oh, stop there. That could be useful. But yeah, it's like, no skills today. I don't feel like it. It's like, okay. Okay, Buttercup. New abilities there. Ravager... Synergist is probably the one I want to start you with. Ooh, protect. It's not bad. Strength isn't exactly what I'm interested in. I'm more interested in your magic. Ooh, magic. Do I have that on the soundboard? I should have that on the soundboard. Let me... Ugh. I do. Hold on.
Magic. Ooh. Magic. Ooh.
Back when Cosmo had a better voice and wasn't dumb as a brick. Nope. Oh, that's... There's stopped it. Alright. Not the most useful for you, not gonna lie. Ravager, I am curious what's coming. Or if you... I think you had some abilities coming. Cold Blood. Alright. Fair enough. Is that it? I guess it is. Alright. Medic and then Ravager, because I think that your ability is actually really good. If I was reading correctly. Not what I was hoping it was. Not gonna lie. However, I'm fine with it. Giving you a better heal is not a bad thing. Or more healing options, I guess. It may not be better. More healing options is good. This is a pretty decent HP boost, so... And yeah, like, I could have gone ahead and started spending this on, Hope did not get nearly as much as the other two. Fascinating. Alright. Strength I don't care about as much for you, Hope, not gonna lie. Synergist, maybe this is the one I was thinking of where you get a decent, really decent ability, honestly. Just haste. Sokka. Eh. Yeah, but two eyes. And see, this is so expensive and usually not worth it. I haven't started it yet. That might change later. But for the time oh, there's Sloga. Like, I do want to do... Sloga would be nice, I'm not gonna lie. See, this stuff is super expensive. It's like, dang. But, yeah, it's like, dang. I hope it's some good stuff on this line. It just happens to be super expensive. We'll come back to that. We might have enough experience that it won't matter. Who knows? Did we never finish Commando for you? Really? I just forget? Yeah, I did. Alright. Not my first choice for you anyway, so we'll do Sentinel. Once again, not likely to use you, but... I mean... It's still good to have you leveled up. I was about to say, we're gonna run out. That's fine. Fine. Do it with the rest of them, too. If we run out of one of them, we'll run out with all of them. Okay, alright. Sentinel for you again? Yeah. Oh. That a little too early. Yeah, see, strength makes sense for you. I know you have a little bit of stuff that uses magic here and there, but it's definitely not my first concern with you, not gonna lie. And you, we always focus on medic first, not gonna lie. You're not getting very big HP buffs like the rest of them. Admittedly, these other buffs aren't too bad, and I do have to be honest, they're stop ya. Yeah, we'll come back to the strength ones later. Alright. Well, most everybody has close to 6,000 HP. With Hope being the exception. But, he's getting there. He's making progress, which is good. Grab the quest. The cutscene? Ooh, cutscene. Not expecting this to be a cutscene, honestly, until I saw that the exclamation point was on it. It's like, oh, maybe.
So, this is the end of the rainbow, huh? Well, here's hoping the pot's full of tips on dealing with crackpot FFXIII.
You know, I don't remember this being here before. I guess it's new, huh?
Yeah, must be. I suppose it might be a record of what happened. You know, after we turned to crystal.
Everybody died. The end. Did that cutscene just lag a little bit for a brief second? It felt like it.
Cocoon, where the slaves of Lindsay dwell, is the enemy of all life fostered by Pulse's sacred hand. So Alfalsi determined Pulse's will, chose l'Cie, and gave them a focus. Become Ragnarok and bring about the end of Cocoon. And so the beast arose, defeated Lindsay's hateful Fal'Cie, and prepared to tear Cocoon apart. But her providence betrayed our l'Cie, draining Ragnarok of strength. Their focus only half complete, the l'Cie were taken to the enemy's land by Bartandalus, curse his name.
Everybody died except for me. You know why? Why is that, Father? Because you're awesome.
Reawaken, however long they may wait. And Ragnarok will rise again to tear the land from its seat in the sky. Her word is absolute.
I had my tray table up. I like that.
Cocoon's done for, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't sweat it. If we go ahead and smash Cocoon, you know some makers sure to roll up and save the day.
As long as Fal'Cie are around, this fight is never gonna end. So let's finish it. Let's get Daisley.
So what do we do about Orphan?
We help Orphan. What else can we do? If we can manage to keep it safe.
Another war breaks out somewhere down the road. We're l'Cie. It's not like we can make people stop fighting.
Stop fighting! My seat back in the full upright position.
Lightning.
Alright, which Weird Al song is that?
It's not
I know that's one of them, but I'm blanking which one it is now.
We just do it. That's our only choice this time. Maybe it won't do much. Maybe only one person will listen to us. But even then, isn't trying better than doing nothing?
Albuquerque? That's right, yeah.
Make waves.
Okay, kids have gone crazy.
Revolutionaries always get cold crazy.
When I was on Cocoon, I wished on those fireworks.
When you wish upon a star, Disney cannot be very far from copyright striking your behind.
Wishes aren't enough. Prayers either. This time I'm making
I mean, yeah, prayers are meant to go ahead and ask for God's help, as well as that people change their heart, but you are meant to go ahead and get out there and do things.
To make you see how much you have to fight for. Huh.
And we're the only ones who can do it, right?
Right.
Left.
Yep.
All right then. Let's tie up loose ends.
All left then.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Want to check something. Although, let's see. I don't think we're there yet. I'd be surprised. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and do this or something. My guess is we're going back to Cocoon. Yeah, I mean, I've done most of the quests. I don't think I can do the others until later. But how do we get back here then if we can't do the others until later? Do I have to do the other missions now? No, they're not gonna side rail me that hard, are they? No. No. Let me see, hold on. They might, actually. No. 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 There's no way. Okay, I think I'm right. I think we can come back and do this later. So, okay. I'm gonna make another save here, and then hope that's the case. Because I'll be honest, I'd like to take a little break from doing side quests. Maybe we won't do all of them. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Not I, for sure. If I could name them saves, that'd be nice. Not gonna lie. That's the main reason I don't want to go ahead and keep going, because it's like or why I don't want to go back. I don't want to have to fight all the enemies. No, yeah, we'll do a new save data. I know that we do have teleport now, which is nice. We've unlocked, I think, all of the teleport stones. However, still not very pleasant. Not gonna lie. It's like, it's not like a super useful teleport. You have to go to one of the stones you've unlocked, then activate it, and then go to one of the other stones you've unlocked. And it's like, not all the stones are unlocked. So I'm like, yeah, that's not great. That's not great, guys. Not gonna lie. Could be a lot better.
Even if we were chasing shadows, our minds were made up. We'd realized along the way that choice was the only thing we had left. Maybe we'd fall short. Maybe we'd never even come close. But someone, someday, would know we'd tried.
Are we finally getting the cutscene from the opening of the game? Kinda feels that way. Actually, I think we got that earlier. Hey, look at that. An achievable trophy. How many of those do we have now? No, that's the second one we've gotten. Yes, I'd like to see my progress one more time, actually. I'll even do one more new save data, too. Probably where I'll cap it out for save data, though. Like, I do think we can get back. Looking at it, it looks like we can, but... Excuse me.
Your Eminence. It is time. The people await your address.
Yeah, it is 1234 Fake Street. Don't tell anybody how I live.
We greet the new dawn.
I'm pretty sure Lenny lived on 1234 Fake Street, didn't he?
People of Cocoon, my fellow citizens, we have survived the twilight and gather now to welcome the dawn of the day on which we decide our fate. Many are the lessons we have learned during our long night of hardship and sacrifice. choices which must be made as our hearts dictate, and not abandoned to uncaring chance. Let us forge ahead with unflinching courage, and honor the fallen with action. With these hands, we shape the future.
I'm gonna be honest, apparently it was from a season that I barely watched, season 12. We are back! Yeah, I barely used these summons the entire time we played this game. Maybe that's my fault. We just killed a man! Oh, wait, no we didn't. Okay. Never mind!
Close call. And the hero saves the day.
Probably should have covered that.
Intruders on the race circuit. Confirm post was safe. All units respond with lethal force.
Hi there.
Cut him off. Oh, I think we have a winner.
Now!
Horsey! No longer horsey.
You first!
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if I would threaten the person that just killed like 2 other people on motorcycles. Never mind, we have totally killed these people. So what this makes this game particularly disliked? So it's basically, for the most part, the first 30 hours is very hallway-esque, Father. And I think a lot of people didn't happen to like the story at the time. And the first 5 hours of the story are not particularly good, and I do admit that. But it is meant to go ahead and show how the characters grow, and that does happen to help a lot. But for the first 30 hours, it's very much so a hallway simulator. Which I was saying slightly earlier, I think the hallway simulator actually helps it. Because, boy, we basically had no plot for the last 20 hours. It was not a hallway simulator. Admittedly, did I have to go ahead and do all the side quests so it was 20 hours? No. But we've had very, very little plot. It's like, if I see a side quest, I want to do it. Oh, we got an enemy? Okay. Meow. Well, we're basically out of points anyway, so. We did it!
Until next time.
And you know, when people come out with opinions, they can be very easily influenced on the initial thing instead of actually Lightning, Snow, and Vanilla. None of them were used. I didn't use any of those. I wouldn't use any of them. It would be Lightning, Hope, and Sassy Pants. The other two aren't part of my team. Although I don't dislike Vanilla or Snow. And honestly, it's just, yeah. It's also very different compared to previous Final Fantasies, and that's definitely a mark against it. And I'll be honest, that's one of the things I don't like about it as much. It's like, there's not really much. They were trying to reimagine the formula,
Say again, Patrol,
and I'll admit that's not my favorite.
They're using transgates. Transgates? How many coming through?
Yes.
Numbers unconfirmed, but it's a full-scale invasion. Eden's being overrun.
Run! We haven't even fought that enemy yet. Well, we have fought it. We died. Look at all this chaos we're causing. I'm not exactly sure why we're causing it. It's like, oh, we don't want to do this. LOL, we're doing it anyways. I know that Bart basically said, but thou must. It's like, alright. Okay, boss.
An army of creatures is attacking the city. It's a pulse invasion force. Your Eminence, we must evacuate.
I don't want to set the world
Is this the cocoon you
on fire.
is but a Fal'Cie's fancy now. End it.
Oh, did we actually kill him? I mean, not us, but did he die? Oh, he died. Language. Watch your profanity.
What's going on out there?
It looks like the cavalry's made their move.
There's more to it than that. They're saying Eden is crawling with pulse nasties.
Fresh off the ark, I'd wager.
This is out of control. What'll happen to Cocoon?
It's all out war.
Did we cause this by coming back? Or Tantalus' prediction? It's all coming true.
Let's reload the save.
His future stops right here. We're the ones who decide what happens next.
Let's get moving.
Right.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, we can go back later. And if the enemies aren't, like, stupid powerful. No. Battle team not changed. No. No. Yeah. Alrighty then. No, I don't like that. You already have that. Okay, well. What if we do that? Yeah, okay. I did like having medic, synergist. Not that often, but once in a while that can be useful. Rando, no. Ravager, medic. I think that might be all I need at the moment. It was definitely, yeah, alright. No. Yeah, that might be useful on occasion, actually. Okay. Alright. However, we did just get enough to level up, so... Oh, this is a big area. Level up. Alright, we almost finished Commando? Yeah. We don't really use Ravager, so medic it is. We were using Ravager for you, weren't we? No. Oh, don't tell me. No. Oh, right. I remember what we were doing. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Synergist first. trying to remember myself. I was like, what did I do first? It was this. Not gonna be enough to level, so okay. Admittedly, now I should probably just go ahead and wait it out, considering just how much takes 2 levels. Like, that's a lot. Ooh, just shy of another one. That's fine. Yeah, after this, we'll probably just save up points. It's like, this is gonna take too long. I ain't got time to wait. What are you talking about, game? I'd rather just build up more level up points and just wait a little bit longer instead of having to go in and out of the menus multiple times. Just enough. I don't think we'll have enough. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, we'll play for. We're basically out of time. Well, we are basically out of time, but I'll go a little bit longer. I want to see if there's any treasure orbs around. That's my main thing here with all these side paths. It doesn't look like it, honestly. It does not look like there's any treasure orbs, so I don't know why. And don't get me wrong, it's nice to have these alternating paths, but it's like, if they don't have anything, are they really alternating paths? No, not really. They're available, but they don't lead to anywhere. Now, admittedly, if we come back later to this area, and there's something to do here, okay, fine. I was wrong. I don't particularly want to fight you yet, because I haven't saved. I don't think you'd be a challenge, either. Can't examine that. I guess we should see what's in the store. This looks like awful area design. If there wasn't a map, I would agree with you, Father. The map makes it a lot better. I wouldn't say it's good, though. I'm more so just saying it's acceptable. Oh, I see. Okay. Not that it's still good. We own one of each of these. Not even worth it then. Okay. We are missing that. Well, we need to own one of everything at some point anyways, so... Oh, that's a little confusing. There we go. No, stop it. No, I don't want that. We don't have a titanium bangle yet. I would bet you we will get some. Or we've skipped right over and gone to the other bangles. Alright, fine, one. Is there a possibility we get all these later? Yeah, but since we need one of everything anyways for an achievement, it's like, well, I'll just grab it. We're starting to run low on money, however, so... Alright, that sounds like there's only money from that can be sold for I'm pretty sure it can be sold for premium means there is no other use. Doesn't say that for this, though. You had that, but I want to... There's some other stuff I'm looking for, so... categorize. There was credits, and that's what I'm looking to see. Maybe we haven't gotten credits in a while, that's possible. Maybe it's at the top. For those that weren't here earlier, there will be no stream tomorrow because my parents are here. But I will be back Tuesday with, what will I be back with? Outpath Traveler 2. It's been a little bit of time since we made progress on that. I'd like to fix that. But we're going to. Alright. I think that's everything from here. I don't know if there's anything we need from here. There is one. I didn't like that noise you made there, game. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, this is not something that I need to buy. This is different. This is not like... Yeah. We better not need this other stuff later on. I'm gonna be sad if we do. It's like, that's... Well, maybe, I mean, maybe it won't be sad. Maybe we'll find some. You never know. We are basically out of time. I'm willing to go one more save point in. And I'm hoping I don't regret saying that, because I'm hoping the next save point is not, like, super far in. It's not showing us where it is, so... I do need to go to bed. I don't have to be up until 7 tomorrow. Oh. We fought you before, right? Yeah. I don't think you'll be very dangerous to me, honestly. Not with the amount of HP and health we have, and... Yeah, okay. No, we don't want your Miya-sama. Thank you. Good day. Thank you. Good day. I'm looking for treasure orbs, and I haven't seen any yet. Which, once again, it's silly to go ahead and make an area this open with... Oh, there's one. One. Yeah. Still have to double check to make sure I don't miss anything, because it's like, well, I missed a treasure orb. That's awful. Who doesn't like treasure? I will be honest, this is still not the best level design. It is purely okay at best. Is that another treasure orb I just saw over there? We're gonna have to take the long way around to get it. But this area would be a lot worse without a map. So, as much as I don't complain about the map in Mega Man Battle Network 1, a lot of people do. And it's because there is no in-game map. And it confuses a lot of people. I haven't had a problem with it ever since I've been a kid. But that's just kind of how my brain functions. If I get to a place, I can usually get there again pretty easily. Maybe 1 or 2 hiccups. No. Okay. That being said, that's not how everybody's brain works at the same time, obviously. Ooh, Lionheart. Did we have that before? I don't think we... I think we did, actually. I think we... Yeah, I was gonna say... We've got 2 of them now, have we not? Which I should have just waited the 30... Apparently I should have just waited 30 seconds. Ooh. Contemplating. That's not bad, actually. I feel bad having bought the Lionheart now, considering we got one for free. There's another treasure orb, so we do need to mosey on over that way. Hello, I don't think we fought you before. Definitely have not. You're a bull worker, huh? Worker? Lightning, weak to lightning? Then you should just take extra damage from everything, since our name is Lightning. Yuck, 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 yuck. Like, how close to stagger do we have to be in order that you take the that you get staggered immediately with my question. Yeah, doing all those quests definitely seems to have given us a substantial advantage now that we actually could level up again. We basically got through... Yeah. Okay, so we can't go that way because... Can't just shove that out of the way. Saws. Thank you. That's fine. No. I mean, I'll take it because it's there, but that's not the best treasure, gonna be honest. That's like Gil. You give it in such small amounts, and it's like typically it's better to get the Gil from fighting enemies. They'll typically like drop it, but it's like, hold on. Does not look like there's any other treasure orbs.
Okay, I don't know about this.
We're gonna jump on a balloon, aren't we?
If only we could fly.
We can jump.
Huh? What are you?
Nothing to it! See you ground side.
Wait a minute. You're all crazy.
Don't want to get left behind, do you? Just remember, don't drop the gizmo.
Bang! This thing? Okay.
Just gonna trust everybody else that jumped off. They may have died. We don't currently know. Also, Vanille should be way more behind than everybody else. Ah, Chocobo. Yeah, understandable, Chocobo. That hurt.
You could have warned me.
That's how they get around on Cocoon.
That's how light gets around.
Let's go.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Whoa. 1 second. If that's how we get around on Cocoon, or that's how lightning gets around, why have we not used that before? There's been a couple times where we could have jumped. What? Why have we not used that before? Never. Just saying. We could have used that a time or two. I'm almost positive. Just saying, it's like, that doesn't feel the most fun out there. Is there treasure back? Well, we kind of have to find no treasure. Okay. Back to hallways. Which, once again, now that the game's actually progressing its story, I'm glad to be back here. Bad writing is bad. Yeah, bad writing is bad writing. I don't disagree. Like, if she'd found that from a previous... Hold on, I want to check. That doesn't tell me how long we've been playing. 50 hours! So yeah, it was basically 20 hours of grinding. It's like, goodness. Okay. Yeah, because that was at the... yeah. Alright. That is... Yeah, like, honestly, if they'd had it so Lightning had found it, I don't know, from a previous encounter, and she didn't explain it? Alright, fine. I'll get it. But to say, oh no, the Lightning's had this the entire time. What do you mean? It's like, okay. Okay. Now, I'll be honest. If in a little bit they go ahead and retcon it, so it's like, yeah, Lightning's had this the entire time, but she's only had one. She's had to work on making them for everybody else. Fine. Acceptable. I will take that. But it's just like, this is how Lightning gets around. It's like, brr, 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 brr. Now, admittedly, if they mention that next time we stream this, okay, fine. I'm not expecting them to. I'm really not. But alright. We're gonna read from the Catechism of the Catholic Church. Then I'm gonna go to bed after that. Is there anybody live still? I don't think so. I do not think there's anybody live here currently. I'm gonna double check. I'm getting distracted. Neb? I don't know if I have Neb on my follow list. We got a little bit of time anyways. As I say, I need to go ahead and do read from the Catechism first. And then I will we can discuss who to raid after that. Unless Neb is Fruity Lasagna, which I need to follow. I just haven't followed him yet, so I don't know how awkward it would be, honestly. Oh, she's another Catholic VTuber. Okay. I don't know how awkward it'd be to raid into him and then follow him, because I've been meaning to follow him for a while. It's just, usually whenever he streams, I'm not available, so I have not done it as yet, unfortunately. I might be opposed to Neb. I haven't seen Neb. I'm not opposed to that. Alright, let's go ahead. We can discuss that more here in a minute. Let's go ahead, read from the Catechism, and then we will end it there. As I said, I'll be back Tuesday with... What will I be back with? What will I be back with? Something. Octopath Traveler 2. That's right. You know, honestly, knowing more Catholic VTubers doesn't sound like a bad idea. Anyways, we can talk about that in a second. So, we were on part 3. This current section is called Avoiding War. Ironic for what is going on in the game currently. The strict conditions for legitimate defense by military force require rigorous consideration. The gravity of such a decision makes it subject to rigorous conditions of moral legitimacy at one and the same time. The damage inflicted by the aggressor on the nation or community of nations must be lasting, grave, and certain. All other means of putting an end to it must have been shown to be impractical or ineffective. There must be serious prospects of success. The use of arms must not produce evils and disorders graver than the evil to be eliminated. The power of modern means of destruction weighs very heavily in evaluating this condition. These are the traditional elements enumerated in what is called the just war doctrine. The evaluation of these conditions for moral legitimacy belongs to the prudential judgment of those who have responsibility for the common good. Public authorities, in this case, had the right and duty to impose on citizens the obligations necessary for national defense. Those who are sworn to serve their country in the armed forces are servants of the security and freedom of nations. If they carry out their duty honorably, they truly contribute to the common good of the nation and the maintenance of peace. Public authorities should make equitable provision for those who, for reasons of conscience, refuse to bear arms. These are nonetheless obliged to serve the human community in some other way. The Church and human reason both assert the permanent validity of the moral law during armed conflict. The mere fact that war has regrettably broken out does not mean that everything becomes licit between the warring parties. Non-combatants, wounded soldiers, and prisoners must be respected and treated humanely. Actions deliberately contrary to the law of nations and to its universal principle are crimes, as are the orders that command such actions. Blind obedience does not suffice to excuse those who carry them out. Thus, the extermination of a people, nation, or ethnic minority must be condemned as a mortal sin. One is morally bound to resist orders that command genocide. Once again, as I said, kind of super relevant for what's going on in 13 at the moment. Every act of war directed to the indiscriminate destruction of whole cities or vast areas with their inhabitants is a crime against God and man, which merits firm and unequivocal condemnation. A danger of modern warfare is that it provides the opportunity to those who possess modern scientific weapons, especially atomic, biological, or chemical weapons, to commit such crimes. The accumulation of arms strikes many as a paradoxically suitable way of deterring potential adversaries from war. They see it as the most effective means of ensuring peace among nations. This method of deterrence gives rise to strong moral reservations. The arms race does not ensure peace. Far from eliminating the causes of war, it risks aggravating them. Spending enormous sums to produce ever new types of weapons impedes efforts to aid needy populations. It thwarts the development of peoples. Over-armament multiplies reasons for conflict and increases the danger of escalation. The production and the sale of arms affect the common good of nations and of the international community. Hence, public authorities have the right and duty to regulate them. The short-term pursuit of private or collective interests cannot legitimate undertakings that promote violence and conflict among nations and compromise the international judicial order. Sorry, I was looking at the conflict among nations because I thought, or the legitimate, I was thinking it would be legitimized, but no, it does say legitimate, so maybe that's just me misreading it there, so that's why it took me a second. Injustice, excessive economic or social inequalities, envy, distrust, and pride raging among men and nations constantly threaten peace and cause wars. Everything done to overcome these disorders contributes to building up peace and avoiding war. Insofar as men are sinners, the threat of war hangs over them, and will so continue until Christ comes again. But insofar as they can vanquish sin by coming together in charity, violence itself will be vanquished, and these words will be fulfilled. They shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So, we are wrapping up this section for, it looks like it was Article 5. So, in brief, in God's hand is the life of every living thing and the breath of all mankind. Every human life from the moment of conception until death is sacred because the human person has been willed for its own sake in the image and likeness of the living and holy God. The murder of a human being is gravely contrary to the dignity of the person and the holiness of the Creator. The prohibition of murder does not abrogate the right to render an unjust aggressor unable to inflict harm. Legitimate defense is a grave duty for whoever is responsible for the lives of others or the common good. From its conception, the child has the right to life. Direct abortion, that is, abortion willed as an end or as a means, is a criminal practice, gravely contrary to the moral law. The Church imposes the canonical penalty of excommunication for this crime against human life. Because it should be treated as a person from conception, the embryo must be defended in its integrity, cared for and healed like every other human being. Intentional euthanasia, whatever its forms or motives, is murder. It is gravely contrary to the dignity of the human person and to the respect due to the living God, his Creator. Suicide is seriously contrary to justice, hope, and charity. It is forbidden by the 5th commandment. Scandal is a grave offense when by deed or omission it deliberately leads others to sin gravely. So the evils and injustices that all war brings with it, we must do everything reasonably possible to avoid it. The Church prays, from famine, pestilence, and war, O Lord, deliver us. The Church and human reason assert the permanent validity of the moral law during armed conflicts. Practices deliberately contrary to the law of nations and to its universal principles are crimes. The arms race is one of the greatest curses on the human race. The harm it inflicts on the poor is more than can be endured. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Alright. And then next week we will continue on with Article 6 of Part 3 for Life in Christ. And then we're about, let's see how many pages are we from Part 4. We are about 53 pages, it looks like. And then I think Part 4 is the last part of the Catechism. Yes. It is. So we have about 120 pages left. So we've been slowly making it, and now that I'm actually actively getting back into reading on stream, because I have not been the best about that, we should be able to, maybe by the end of the year, early next year. I was gonna say this and Paul of Tarsus, and then we're gonna have to figure out what to read on stream. Actually, I have what I was reading on stream next, because I would say I like the Catechism of the Catholic Church, but I like the United States Catholic Catechism for adults, because I think it goes into a it's a little more easy to understand, I guess is the best way that I'm trying to say that. Or we could do the Baltimore Catechism. We got a couple options there. And then after we're done with Paul of Tarsus, well, I don't know, we might do the Everlasting Man. I was gonna say we might go ahead and find some saint books. There's a good book I enjoyed on Saint Joan of Arc. We got options. But I am glad that we're getting back to it, because it's like, it is nice to go ahead and do that. But yeah, I think that's we'll end it for tonight. Let's see. Filter by tag, I believe is what I'm looking for. Oh. I'm gonna click it, apparently. Hmm. Let's see. Do you have her full name, Father? Because when I search Neb, I get a bunch of different results. Let's see, we can go ahead and raid into Neb. I haven't seen Neb, but I was gonna say, I will more. Where did I put my headphones? Oh, there. I will go ahead and more than trust Father with that. Oh. Maybe. I'm interested in this one. I don't know. Maybe another time. Now that I've added the Catholic tag, it's actually throwing a few things this way. There's one here that's in Japan that's saying English Catholic Japan. So I'm wondering if they just live in Japan? I'm curious about that. Oh, that's a rerun anyways, not a, Oh, like, are they just watching reruns of Sumo? And they're talking about it? There's two Catholic Alright, we'll just go ahead and end it for the night. Well, yeah. We will go ahead and look more next time, because I'm curious about them. I haven't seen them, so... Okay, we will go ahead and end it there. You make sure you all have a wonderful... Oh, you got... Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, never mind. We... Luxin? Oh, she's playing Warframe. Okay. So it is the one that I saw, but she didn't have the Catholic tag on there, which is interesting. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, because I have seen her once, or... Oh, I was gonna say, I'm not opposed to her, but I was gonna say, she has it on, M rated at the moment. Okay. So I was gonna say, I don't know if that means that she is more mature at the moment, which I can understand that some do have that, but it's like, okay. Typically, I do go ahead and try to keep it PG-13, so... She's family friendly? Alright, I'll trust you. Listen, guys. If I can't trust Father, who can I trust? Right? Okay. She might be ending. I don't know. Hold on. We're gonna mute Final Fantasy by doing this. And then
There's some endgame stuff where you need to use them for finding angels and stuff.
I'm trying to find out if she's ending.
I have a arcane on him where whenever I void dash, I will tether enemies down and kind of stun lock them. So I like, whenever there's a ton of enemies around me, I will pop into the operator and dash around a lot to stun lock people.
You know what? I'm gonna go with she's not ending at the moment with how she's talking about Stunlock. We're going in, boys and girls. Alright. I'm gonna press start raid. Thank you everybody for being here. As I said, I will be back Tuesday with Octopath Traveler 2. Octopath Traveler 2. Thank you very much everybody for being here. You make sure that you all happen to have a wonderful day. God bless. Remember that God loves each and every one of you. Go and some more. Bye everybody. God bless. Oh, I was gonna say it's jumping soon. Alright, let's go now, because I was gonna say it's jumping. Alright. Bye guys. God bless.